at Gigawatt. So let's have some fun. Let's look at Gigawatt and let's see what's inside. Gigawatt representation of Back to the Future, the trilogy, such an awesome, amazing set of movies. Yeah, the third one wasn't the best, but still, all three were phenomenal movies, great movies. Back to the Future, Back to the Future 2, and Back to the Future Part 3. I'm going to have to say Back to the Future, the first one, I'm going to just go in order, as those are my favorite ones. Back to the Future, then Part 2, and then Part 3. That's the order from my favorite movies. So, here is the box for Gigawatt. I love the design and the color and the flare. Got the flames here, like they do in the first movie when he hits that 88 miles an hour, that trail of fire. Got his little details there. Try to bring it in so you guys can see it a little bit. Function time traveler. So that's pretty awesome to see that's his considered function. They have it in different languages too, which I thought was kind of cool. They got Universal logo with the ET logo. So, and I like there that dead center on his chest is the flux capacitor. So that's pretty cool to see. So, well, there he is rolling out of the trailer in the first movie. And there he is in his robot and car mode, the DeLorean. I mean, who does not want to drive a DeLorean? I know I want to drive it, especially because it's a manual transmission. And I don't know how many of you out there can drive a manual transmission, but I still can drive a manual transmission. And that's how I learned to drive, was in a manual transmission. So that's pretty awesome. So 1.21 gigawatts. That's what you need to light that bad boy up and hit that 88 miles an hour. So before I take him out, I have another little model of the DeLorean from Back to the Future from 1 and 2 that it can convert into. So let me get this bad boy. Okay, so I had him in storage, and I had to get him out so that way I can do a comparison of this Gigawatt to that Gigawatt, even though this one does not transform. This one is just a little model. What's up, NC Toys? Happy Thursday to you. Hope you're doing well. So, what in the world? Do I have them on the wrong sides? I didn't think I had them on the wrong side. Let me see. That's what happens when doing model toys is not really your thing. You just like to have fun with it, and then things just does not go on right. So I feel like it should go on this side then. Even though I did have them on before, and now they just don't want to stay. Well, this is depressing, so he doesn't want to steal. What's up, Tia Drinker? Happy Thursday, buddy. Hope you're doing well. So let's try to get it back on here. And I can't get back in there because I'm trying to see if I can hold it up here with my finger. Yeah, everything is just falling apart on this DeLorean. Okay, so to be fixed at a later time. So this is my little model kit DeLorean that I have. You have the ability of changing it here from the first Back to the Future to put in the little garbage disposal thing to make it for Back to the Future Part 2. The wheels don't fold or anything. They just stay straight. So this is just Back to the Future 1 model kit they just added the Back to the Future Part 2. So we're going to compare Gigawatt to that one just to see what similarities and differences there are between the two. So let's go ahead and take them out of the box. There we go. So it looks like he comes with a sort of backdrop, which I'm happy about that. I like that. So we got his instructions. What's up, Brick Builder Prime? So happy about that. So this is pretty awesome. And then got a little backdrop here. I like this backdrop. This is nice. It's a nice little backdrop here. So there's a little backdrop there. And then let's go ahead and cut him loose and see what he has in store for us. So it looks like it's just there. Let's see any more plastic parts holding him. Oop. All right, so size comparison. So here's the little model kit, and here is the Transformers Gigawatt. So this is what we got going on here. You can tell there's a big size difference between the two, the model kit and then the actual Transformer. In regards to the style and the look, they are very similar. It's good to see the colors on the actual Transformer versus my model kit. That's just a simple black and gray. But as you can see, there's a lot of similarities in the style and the look of it. And then there's Gigawatt and there's the flux capacitor. So let's go ahead and take the rest of what we have in here that comes with him, with his little gun, and then of course his little lightning bolt catcher from the first Back to the Future. So there we go. Hey, what's up, that one Trex? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. So there we go. So there we have it. So got a little plastic one in my model kit, but you also got a plastic one here, but it's in color, it's in black, and I kind of like it. Kind of digging the Transformers collaboration much better than this model kit that I got 6-7 years ago. So I'm definitely digging what they have done here with the Back to the Future collab. And by the looks of it, they also give you the garbage little disposal thing for Back to the Future Part 2. So let's see, does that fit right in there? I think it goes right on top of here. Yeah, there we go. Bam. So there we have it. Back to the Future Part 2. So this is pretty awesome. I do like it. Let me see, do all 4 wheels? Oh, they do. Okay, I'm very happy about this. I'm very happy about this because there you go. You have the feel and the look for Back to the Future Part 2, but the wheels are sideways and he's, you can fly around in the future. I forgot what year it was, but okay, I like this. I am very happy about this, that you can turn the tires to make it more Back to the Future Part 2. So, ooh, this is exciting. I like it. So right now, I am liking this collab for Transformers and Back to the Future. As my Back to the Future DeLorean over here is not wanting to cooperate. And I lost a piece down here on my carpet. It's a gray piece, but it bounced and I don't know where it went to. So, oh well. On to the next thing. So, all right. So now that we got that, so he comes with a little blaster, and then his hook for Back to the Future Part 1. So let's go ahead, and I kind of like it because this gives you a nice little photo opportunity here with this backdrop. This is nice. It's very clean, very nice. I mean, it sits well. What's up, Kenneth? How you doing, buddy? So I definitely, if you can get them on sale, if you find them, I highly recommend that you do get the Gigawatt from Back to the Future. He is definitely worth it. In my opinion, he's definitely worth it. So, because just this backdrop alone is pretty awesome. In my opinion, the backdrop is pretty awesome. So, all right, so on to the next step, which is the transformation sequence. So, got a very big booklet here, but that's fine. And it looks like he's got 17 steps to transform him. So you got steps 1 through 11 here in the front, and then you got 12 through 17 here in the back. So let's go ahead and give him his transformation process, and let's go from there. So flip these up, and then of course you flip the doors up. Look at that. Flipping the doors up. That's what I'm talking about. So we flip the doors up, and then so the legs come back down. So there we got the legs. Then we twist them. Then we separate them. Then we pull the feet down. There has to be an easier way to get the feet down. There we go. There's one. Can I use you? Will you give me some help? Yes, you do give me some help. Thank you so much. All right, we got that. We close this. We close this. And then we fold the tires in. Fold the tires. Do they fold all the way in? Nope, they don't fold all the way in. Uh-oh. Got to get the tires back in there. There we go. Oh, okay, so they still do. You just got to turn. But I don't think they're supposed to go all the way in, so. Yeah, you gotta stay prepared for that winter storm, Kenneth. That is for sure. You gotta get ready for that winter storm, because that thing is no joke. Alright, so we bring this down. We bring this down. Now it's time to flip it over. What's up, Logan? Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing well. Alright, so we got that. So now we take the arms out. Take the arms out. Pull the chest. I wish they did the light piping on these so you can see the light piping, because that would be awesome. So then the chest, this is supposed to pop up, so, but I don't want to break it because it is not popping out like it's supposed to. This thing is tight, I tell you what. Mr. Gigawatt here, it is tight. Yeah, that's what I saw, Kenneth. It's gonna go all the way from like Colorado, New Mexico, Texas, all the way up to like Maine, all the way up there, New York. This is gonna be a bad storm. All right, this is a tight chest. There we go. I don't mind a tight chest for the transformation as long as he works right. So there we have that. So maybe the wheels are supposed to turn all the way in. Nope, I did this one again too. Okay, there we go. Arm and the arm, and it clicks in, and it clicks in. I wish they did more light piping. Light piping would be so cool if they did it on these. And then that snaps into place. I got the arms snapped into place. All right, there we have it. Good old Gigawatt. I like the design. Transformation is very simple. Yeah, it was a tough first transformation, but he is very simple, very easy to transform. Let's see. So it looks like this goes here. And then this goes here, but on the back of his gun goes the Back to the Future Part 2 little canister where you put the recycled items. So but it doesn't fit very good in his arm with that. So that's definitely they can definitely work on that. It doesn't sit very flush there in his arms, but I'm not going to complain. All in all, this is a wonderful figure. So if you do happen to see him in stores, and he's in a good deal on sale, I would highly recommend getting him because, as you saw, transformation sequence is very nice, very simple, very clean, straight through. So definitely worth it. So if you were on the fence about getting Gigawatt and you're one, a Transformers, one, a fan, and two, a Back to the Future fan, this is definitely worth the buy. It's a great little figure. So if you're on the fence about it, I recommend getting it. That's a great question, Kenneth. I saw the trailer and I thought the trailer was done phenomenally. So it makes me very excited, in my opinion, to watch it. I know it's not going to really line up with how the original cartoon series was. I kind of see it that it's going to be a more of a modern take on it, which I'm fine with it because that's a lot of the paths of where things are going with a lot of this remakes. So, but I'm definitely excited to see that He-Man movie. It looks freaking awesome from that trailer. So we'll have to wait and see. Hey, Doc Collier. Hey, Jaden. Thanks for joining in. But it's definitely going to be fun to see. What's up, Mad Workout Japan? How you doing? What's up, MC Toys C? So I'm definitely excited to see it because it looks really good. So we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. But I'm definitely excited. But so there. This is the Back to the Future Transformers collaboration Gigawatt. Like I said, he is definitely worth the buy. So if you find him on sale or if you're looking to get him, I highly recommend him. Very simple, smooth transformation, and it's just great detail. Great detail to the DeLorean from Back to the Future Part 1 and Part 2. So this is a great toy to have in the collection. I certainly recommend it. So, but just for the fun of it, I'm going to go ahead and transform him back into his DeLorean mode, because like I said, it's only 17 steps, but it's an easy 17 steps that they have to transform him back to car and robot mode. So very happy about that. So let's go ahead and put his fist in. Yeah, I definitely agree with that statement that it does need to be made for these newer audiences, but all in my opinion, I think it's going to be a great movie. I'm excited to see it. I definitely think it's going to be a fantastic movie. All right, so we got the arms apart. Let's put them down. Down, fold his head up. What's up, the Toy Garage? Happy Thursday, hope you're doing well. So there we go. Put the wheels back up. There we go. There we have the wheels. Let's put the arms back in. Put the arms back in. Like, even though his fists don't go all the way into the arm slots, they created a little spot where the fists just slide into. I like that a lot. They did a very good job with Sir Gigawatt here. So we got to put the leg together. We gotta bend it in. Gotta put that back together. And then gotta bend this part up from the fender. The little tiny piece. We gotta bend it back up. And then bring the doors down. And there we have it. Back into DeLorean mode. So, I'm telling you, this is definitely worth it. It is definitely a great buy. It's spectacularly done. Big shout out to Hasbro with this collaboration here that they did. But he is, in my opinion, definitely worth the buy. Trying to see if there's like a spot for his blaster like down below. Oh, there sure is. Look at that. There's a spot for the blaster right down here. And it does not affect it at all with the mobility. This is a phenomenal piece. So I stand behind this, that if you are on the fence about getting the Gigawatt Transformers, you have to get him. He is worth the buy. What's up, Chloroform? Hey, Birdman. How you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. But this is an awesome little figure. I mean, I'm just blown away by this. I know they have a Ecto 1 collaboration. I know they also done quite a few with like Sonic and Tails. And I can't think of other ones that they've done off the top of my head. But I love Back to the Future. It is a phenomenal movie, in my opinion. You know, it's like Kenneth put in the chat, great Scott. It is phenomenal. So I'm very happy about this one. Very, very happy. What's up, Rodzilla? How you doing? Welcome in. Thanks for watching. But I definitely think he is, in my opinion, worth the buy. So if you were on the fence with him, he is definitely one that I recommend that you do get and pick him up from the store, because I'm excited. I like that a lot. What do you mean by Hot Wheels one, Kenneth? Oh, like they did a Hot Wheels one for Back to the Future. I know they have. I see like they've done like the little mini scene from the first one at the end. But I'm definitely gonna be taking pictures. Probably next week I'm gonna be taking pictures. Yes, Rodzilla, I definitely agree that He-Man trailer was off the chain. It is amazing, and I cannot wait to see it. I am excited to see that one.